marking a 100-year milestone for the International Table Tennis Federation, and it's the rivalry on the men's side of things that defines the modern era. China versus Sweden, that are clashing swords here on table number 1. And wow, the Swedes are 2-1 up on the defending champions. Elias RANEFUR has beaten Lin Shidong. Can he, Gavin, as we meet our umpires, defeat Wang Chuqin?
Well, he's already put up the career best performance. He's going to have to do it again if he wants to have a chance.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The Tartar coin toss. Wang Chuqin wins it. Didn't quite hear what he said, but here we go with the leaning racket reveal. Lefty versus righty, both of them out-and-out attackers, but we saw some really beautiful variety from RANEFUR against Shidong, didn't we, Gavin?
Yeah, he really was good with his serve. That was probably the biggest talking point of the whole matchup against Lin Shidong, was how he used that backhand serve and then alternated from time to time with the forehand pendulum. Great spin and speed, changing the position, and it was something that Lin Shidong struggled with. And I'm not sure this man will.
Well, let's see. Wang Chuqin, the world #1, the world champion in men's singles, the reigning World Cup champion as well. One step closer to becoming a Grand Slam champion. He, right now, needs to be on his A game. They don't want to make losing a habit. They were beaten by Korea yesterday. He didn't play, but they're bringing him out here for this match against Sweden.
Yeah, and who would have thought that they'd find themselves in a losing position again with Wang Chuqin in the team?
Yeah.
And this man, Elias RANEFUR, he's already done his job in this tie, beating Lin Shidong. So if he's able to do one more, that is going to be the story of the week, Fraser.
You have to imagine it would be. We've seen some wonderful performances from some underdogs. Connor Green against Liang Jinquin yesterday, I think, is certainly noteworthy. But if he manages to do that, you just wouldn't believe it, would you? It'd be so surreal. Best of 5 games as well actually does give the underdog a little bit more of a chance of what they would have in a best of 7. You can see there what they're playing on with and for. DHS table, T-bar floor, butterfly R40 plus ball. And the leaning racket cases which we saw after the Tartar coin toss. Whoa. Man, it's just day number 2 here in the OVO Arena. And already, drama on tap. Wang Chuqin, the world #1. Out of the barracks here, and he needs to come good against RANEFUR. This is a must-win match for the defending champions.
Let love all. One love.
It's RANEFUR who comes out firing.
He's all about that service placement and first ball, creates chances for himself, and he goes full-blooded on every attack that comes his way.
1-0.
Really aggressive player, but I've loved his strawberries, his service variety. Got to see quite a few backhand servers on this table so far. Oh my word, edge of the table.
I was just about to say, it's not a match and not a player that we'll see too many long rallies, and then of course he produces one.
Yeah, you're right in what you say though. Really tough to be honest, come out of the serve receive alive against Wang Chuqin. He backs his serve, this game, as being the very best in the world. He picked himself when he was asked to create his own dream pro for that particular department. Long backhand serve. What is the advantage of playing a backhand serve compared to, say, a forehand pendulum serve, Gav?
think it varies really. Against the right-hander, normally you're trying to play more into that forehand court of the table. It's interesting that he's opting for it against Wang Chuqin, because not something we see serving directly into that backhand flick weapon that he has.
That's filthy from the Swede. And then he bounced twice, that brush up.
How difficult is this to do? Waiting until the last moment and just dribbling it over the net.
Whoa. That's the kind of shot that impresses the Chinese team more than a forehand counter. RANEFUR showing no sign of imposter syndrome here, just dismissing that serve. Full throttle. The reason I ask you about the backhand serve, Gav, is because we saw Wang Chuqin at the World Cup playing Darko Jorgic, and he was 3-1, 9-6 down to the Slovenian as the last Chinese player standing there in the World Cup. So maybe RANEFUR took a leaf out of that book. I mean, he's a backhand server anyway, but kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, and we always talk about how good they are against conventional table tennis, the Chinese. So something a little bit different, something disrupting their rhythm is generally what's a point winner or a match winner against them.
And being different is what epitomizes the Swede, isn't it?
5-6.
Yeah, and he just has to accept that he will make some mistakes like this, going for the strawberry receive with full conviction. Not possible to make them all, so you've got to be able to accept and allow for some that don't go your way.
Absolutely. 5-6 here. RANEFUR again with the backhand. High trajectory spin. That is the particular shot that Wang Chuqin has been trying to work on. How to counter those slightly higher loops. Did he make the block on though? Could he that time, the world number one? Neat and tidy from Chuqin.
Just doesn't take his foot off the gas for 1 second, RANEFUR, does he? You can see again, any tiny chance presents itself, he's on it.
He is. He's sniffing for any opportunity to attack. Ooh. Bit too rabid there. And that gifts the point to the favourite. The favourite against anybody right now. That was silky. Backhand flick, just skimming it. Oh!
And it's the length of that backhand flick and the stroke, it's so long. And when he connects with the ball, it's so difficult to know which direction he's going.
That was poetry in motion. Went for the strawberry. It was a good one, but Chuqin, wise to it. We're going to see quite a few of these. Maybe even from Anders Lind. Denmark through to the main draw.
And that's good variation from RANEFUR. He had been getting success with the backhand serve, but not allowing Wang Chuqin to build any sort of confidence or rhythm. Going back to his pendulum serve.
To the metal, toe to toe, and Chuqin comes out on top there. Edge of your seat stuff here, 9-all. Even if Chuqin wins this, RANEFUR could be man of the match. He's batting way above what we thought he would.
RANEFUR broke on that one, Wang Chuqin. Look how far around this backhand corner that he comes. Going for broke on that ball. If that comes back, he's in trouble. But such is the power. It rarely comes back.
All cards on the table. Game point. He saves it with the spinning one. And Wang Chuqin was waiting for something that didn't really come to him. Second service error, and that one will hurt even more. You know it has to be perfect. And that can be the thing that makes you miss. He takes it. Of course he takes it. Wang Chuqin wins 12-10 in the opening game.
You can't really expect after 2 service errors from RANEFUR to have any other opportunities against Wang Chuqin. It's just 2 or even 1 too many. But such is the level of risk you have to play at against them to have any chance.
Well said there, Gav. So, Chuqin wins game 1.
Time.
And when he took on Sahlberg and had to have a little injury timeout, goodness me, the Chinese fans, the coaches, the High Council will have been worried.
China to serve. Love all.
Sure, we know he glanced his finger on the table going for one of those half-long forehands over the table. And some signs that it's not fully in shape or at 100%.
Rubbing it a little bit after that game.
Love all.
I'd rather it happen now than later on in the event. And to block the Swede.
And the danger is now for Elias that we've got a confident Wang Chuqin at 1-0 up. Needs to find his way back in and quickly.
Oh, the lion roars. Oh, there he goes again with it. A breakdance move. He does it in singles and in doubles with Sun Ying Sha.
Love 3.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a third service error now.
Time out.
Is it nerves? Is he just a little bit too excited? What is it?
I think it's just that he has to play with so much quality against Wang Chuqin. We've seen a serious decline in the points won on serve for RANEFUR now.
Så det är rätt simpelt, inte så mycket skillnad. Nej, vi ska jobba med det, exakt. Jag har ju fortfarande inte gjort en enda bort retur på det. Jag tror inte det är så dumt att man går in på att dämpa det så säkert borta. Och han, men han borde inte ha så heter när han är på väg runt det liksom. Och sen några gånger skrev man ut får den också, att han inte så. För jag tror att om man litar den, då tror jag att det här lite lösare sig mot Becka var rätt bra. Men det är ingen bra man kan springa på, men om man är lite rädd för den ska han spela bra. Han handlar inte på den låga. Jävligt låga sådana. Ja, exakt. Det är lätt att loopa på den. Nej. Får vi kontakt igen direkt då? Ja. Det är du.
Elias RANEFUR is having a dream fixture here. So close, even after beating Lin Chidong, to just taking that first game against Chuqin. But turn away and turn back, and Chuqin 1 love up, 3 love up. winning points on a canter.
Good. 3-1.
Trying to build a bit of a foundation in game number 2 here, the Swede. Or it spirals out of control.
3-2.
Top notch, the touch, the forehands. 2 in a row. Rare to see Wang Chuqin play 2 backhands in a row. Normally he's looking to play a backhand, then transition, get that forehand in. There he didn't budge.
I think it's a little bit similar to that Lin Shidong tactic towards the end of the RANEFUR match. It's holding the ball in the table as much as you can. You're going to put yourself as favourite for every rally against RANEFUR the longer it goes on.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Next on to us on table number 2, the German women taking on Japan.
5-3.
Japan 2-1 up. Miura Haramoto currently playing Sabina Winter. The 2 matches have finished. The Chinese women through with ease. Relentless here from Chuqin. Not treating that push shot, that strawberry push with any kind of respect. Just going for it. That guarantees a cushion.
4-6.
Key roller.
There's no way to make that one come back. Elias RANEFUR wouldn't mind a few more of them, I'm sure.
Been unlucky. A few service errors. Maybe he can set a personal best in this game.
He's raised his level after the timeout, come back out with a new sense of confidence. I think his team will have just calmed him down a little bit, told him to trust the process.
Net 5-6.
Has to remember who he's playing against as well. Can't get too down on yourself at any moment.
Pulled the handbrake, Wang Chuqin. It was a surprise factor serve. You won't see Chuqin play a push off a serve that's long unless he's kind of surprised. Two-point game. Bellowing stroke.
The speed over the table again, Wang Chuqin. Look how he races in to take this one on. I mean, that's only a couple of millimeters over the net. How does he even see it? Never mind execute.
And even after he's injured his hand, he's still going to go for it. That's what I'm most impressed about with it. So brave, so bold. Lion Hearts. 2 away from taking a 2-love lead. Merciless. Ominous. Nobody home. 5 game points.
10-6.
Got a shot there.
Yeah, nice little change up there from RANEFUR. Not going for broke this time, just soft, bit of feeling. Wang Chuqin was already expecting that big rocket. He had stepped back from the table.
That was nice there from RANEFUR. Swiping across the ball.
Net 10-6.
You'd expect Chuqin to finish this now. And he does. Wide serve, tempted RANEFUR into something audacious. And that is that. A reality check. Dished out by Wang Chuqin. China need this. They need this badly. Well, they could come third or even fourth in this group.
哎，对，点干嘛在突然间球速比我想快，快过落等跟够高吧，够高用拿手打，发这种力量，用落点稍微变化一下，对吧？然后那个发力是发的那个正常的，发1-2，其实不是这个纯正的，或者已经打赢了，回来还要回气啊。
好，come on，好。Time.
Well, even Charles Morgard knows all about how difficult it is to beat Wang Chuqin. He's only beaten him once, Charles, in over 10 times. Happened to be in the Olympics of all events.
Not a bad place for it to happen, is it?
Crazy. We saw turbulence for Chuqin.
Let lap all.
To that really difficult defeat, but he's back and playing his best TT now. And you've got to respect him for that. You have to.
One all. One, three. Let 1-3.
It's looking almost inevitable now, Gav. Hate to say it, you hate to write anybody off, but 2-love 4-1 against this man. One bet on him.
Fraser, I just feel like the writing might be on the wall for Elias RANEFUR. We're already starting to think about that deciding matchup that's coming up next, potentially.
Lin Shidong versus Anton Schalberg.
But RANEFUR, he has nothing to be concerned with. He's done his job, as we said, in this fixture. What a performance.
He'll never forget this day. A big call-up against the best team, and he's delivered. Just so happens that Wang Chuqin is in that kind of mood. This is the World Team Championships in London. China are the defending champions. They've never been under more pressure than this. He is looking to steer them into the right direction here in stage 1A.
1-7.
12 of the last 16 points for Wang Chuqin.
Let 1-7.
For me, the best part of Chuqin's game here has been the receive. This is a tricky serve. This is a similar serve that we saw from Darko Jorgic at the World Cup, but he's handled it beautifully, Chuqin.
8-2.
You don't think of Chuqin as a flair player as such, do you? But he's got hands. He's got feeling. You just see it in a slightly different way to that of the Europeans.
And he just looks unfazed. We're seeing that strawberry come with so much spin back. It's hard to tell on the screen just how much spin, but you see the conviction that Elias RANEFUR is putting into the ball, and Wang Chuqin making it look so easy out here right now.
3-9.
RANEFUR just left to feed on the scraps. It's been irresistible from Wang Chuqin. 7 match points to the Chinese. Oh, he goes for a strawberry of his own.
A little smile from RANEFUR on that one.
Try to give him a taste of his own medicine, Chuqin. Go for a statement finish. Second time of asking, he does it. Nice embrace there. You've had a fantastic victory, Elias RANEFUR, but know your place. I'm the world #1, and you're not beating me, no sir.
Wang Chuqin did his job here. You can imagine the pressure that Team China were under after their loss yesterday, and you can imagine the pressure he was feeling as they were 2-1 down to Sweden here. But he stepped up to the plate. He showed why he's world #1 and just how good he is. Elias RANEFUR not able to make a dream second career best win, but he's already got one in the bag, and it came in this tie here against Lin Shidong. We're now set up
for a decider. 2-2 between China and Sweden. Lin Shidong, who's never lost to Anton Scherber, but come close to doing so at the World Cup in Macau.